Alright, this is the red-green TitanShift list. This list, I decided I wanted to try without the One Ring. I know. Why? Specifically because I just thought the deck was good before the One Ring came out, and I missed it, so we're testing it. But this is the sideboard. I wasn't having that much fun against my graveyard decks at my RCQ, so I just decided I would try a little extra hate this way. Extra Scapeshift because of the wishes. Nature's Claim. This is mostly basic, but EE for the rhinos and Murktide, whatnot, burn. Chalice for Murktide, Cascades, Nature's Claim just to hit that one of Blood Moon or that Saga or whatever, Flame Slash for the scammed Fury or a Omnath, and the Alpine Moon for Tron, whatever else you may run into, Tron, Saga, whatever you put your mind to there. So let's jump into this. Alright, we start on the draw. Acceptable hand. Fetch land into Wrenn and Six. Titan is the first match. Super slow start for my Titan opponent, which really just is like pretty much a free win. If they're not going to really kill us, then as the game goes on, we just kind of get there. He scoops because I have Wrenn and Six and he doesn't have a third land. Game 2 I feel like was also pretty easy, just due to him, like, I think missing or miscounting. Something tells me he actually played this whole match. I have the Boseiju, and so I really value that and decide that's the keeping piece in my hand. And I'm pretty sure I use this pretty aggressively. Yeah, I'm trying to just pitch everything down. Trying to make sure he stays off of ramp. Yeah, and I just drew the Wrenn and Six, which was like, I don't know, just like kind of the win. Like, he really kind of has nothing, and gets the ring down, which definitely helps. But I just slowly start picking away at his resources, making sure it's really hard for him to cast whatever he needs to cast. And I'm pretty sure I just untap here, play Scapeshift, and then win the game. I shoot him for a quadrillion because of my Dryad, so all these lands are going to enter the battlefield as mountains. So he's going to take a bajillion damage, and he just concedes on the spot. Okay, so that was match 1. Match 2. We get to start on the play this game. Another very keepable hand. Just start ramping as soon as possible. I believe this is 4-color. Is either 4-color or blue-white. I can't remember. Yeah, it was 4-color. Opponent thinks he's slick, trying to take me off my Wrenn and Six shenanigans. To ramp away here, pass the turn, play both my lands, a second Beanstalk with nothing, Solitude. The Beans is just so crazy. He gets to just have infinite cards. I needed a second green source, that's why I didn't get another Dwarven Mine there, and he just concedes to my Primeval Titan, which I don't know if is totally correct, because I can only get one Valakut in a mountain if I really want that to be the way I go, but I don't think it's totally correct to concede there. But I also don't know what his hand was. I decided to keep this on my double explore. That gets me to where I need to be. I think I bolt here, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, I got greedy here. I went explore into no land, and I should have just bolted the Wrenn and Six, because I think he cycled this. That flooded strand way too many times. I think he got 2 off of it, and he should have only gotten 1. But that's fine. And here I'm just doing whatever I want. Really no, not really contesting anything that I want to do. I'm just ramping. He's just kind of doing a lot of nothing. He's at the point where he discarded a subtlety, which is like fine by me. I just wish for a Valakut here, and I pass a turn. At the point where he's very close to dead, I can just search for a Dwarven Mine, shoot him for 3, and then play my Titan, win the game. But he's got other plans. I just untap and kill him. Yeah, I just play the Scapeshift, and then it's kind of game over there. Match 3. This one is against Living End. I remember this one. Because I remember thinking his list for Living End was really weird, and maybe I'm just not very educated in what Living End's playing now, but based on what I've talked to with my buddy about Living End, this was not normal, and it was kind of weird. But Sakura-Tribe Elder, or Steve is very, very, very good against Living End, because he just ramps you into infinite mana, and you don't need to. I'm in a position where I don't need to play him outright, and I'm just trying to avoid playing my Dryad, because this is also a win combo. I can just sit here, threaten his life total until he puts Living End on the stack, and I can sack these, get 2 lands, bring them back, and get 2 more lands if I need to. And then I should be at the correct mana total to just Scapeshift for the W. But again, my opponent, I don't know what's in his hand, but he doesn't cycle, he doesn't play Living End, so I'm not sure what he's doing. But I would call Titan kind of a dead card in this specific game 1, just because I don't plan on playing him, and he's just going to get Living Ended away right away, so I had no interest in playing this Living End. But he has the Fury. I just double sack to go get some basics, which puts me within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Scapeshift range. Especially if I go Dryad plus Scapeshift, I kill him with infinite damage. But I choose not to. Maybe I didn't see the line, or maybe I was scared of Force. That may have been it. But I think everything gets Living Ended back. Can't remember. Maybe I catch a subtlety? No, I cannot remember how this game went. He Force cycled, and then I think I just get 2 Valakuts here. No, okay. Right, I remember this stat being. Maybe I conceded this game. I think I may have conceded this game because I thought that I could win. But I couldn't. Yeah. I remember thinking, oh, I'll just kill him on my next draw step because I thought it was my turn, but I passed the turn realizing that I was dead. So I conceded this game 1. I think game 2 he didn't have much to play with, and I just ran away with it. I see Steve and I'm like, oh, instant keep. This is good. Also, I poured in like chalices and endurance, and I think that's it. Just chalices and endurances. I think I just take my bolts out, and maybe 1 explore. But again, here I'm just letting this Steve, you know, hang out. To fetch the Cinder Glade just because it's a green source that I don't have to pay life for, and even though this isn't a match for my life, it really matters because I'm probably just dead. I like to just try and preserve it as much as I can, especially because he's cycling really slow. Yeah, Seasoned Pyromancer and Spire Bluff Canal is why I'm kind of sitting here like, oh, this doesn't feel like a stock matchup. Pretty sure I just slam my Primeval Titan here. I think I get Valakut, maybe Valakut Mountain. And then, I don't know really what he does to get out of the situation, especially because I have a second one. I think he actually ends up killing my Titan, and then, I think he LEs, and then I end up just playing a second one, and he just concedes. Happens. Yeah, and he also discarded a subtlety off of the Seasoned Pyromancer the first time. When he cast it the first time, he discarded a subtlety. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna jam my Titan. And this feels good. I just kind of get to kill some stuff. I can't kill him with Primeval Titan triggers with the Valakut, so I just kind of start paying his stuff. Yeah, once he's had enough, because this is 3, 6, 9, and then I sack my Steve for a mountain, and then I get 18 damage off of my Titan. So, match 3 against LE. I think this one gets a little bit awkward. I think I just slam my Chalice. I don't like to wait on my Chalice because that gives them time to draw Force of Vigor, Force of Negation. So they either have it get opening hand or not. And that's kind of the way I prefer to just jam the matchup. Again, just rolling with my Steve here. I think he bounces it with Brazen Borrower. And then I think he plays Fury, and then Living Ends. And I just search my basic. Yeah. It's all fine, all good. I just go get another basic. And then I think I just like go, maybe I draw Valakut, I can't remember, but I think I just go Dryad, Valakut, land, and then I shoot the left knot, or the Fury. I thought I would get 2 damage, but I just get 1. And then I just replay the Chalice. My Rennie. Take up on nothing. And he's at 2 cards. I think I just take this 10 and go to 8. And then I just play my Primeval Titan, and he's got no subtlety, no answer. Get Valakut, and shoot him for a billion. For him to concede. That's match 2. Or match 3, and then this is 4. Match 4 is another 3 matcher. Okay, to start on the play, I love keeping hands with turn 1 Search for Tomorrow. If I have Search for Tomorrow, Steve, and then something for the payoff, it's pretty much an automatic. Prowess, can't remember if I struggled really bad with this one. I decided to just get rid of the Dragon Rage instead of ramping, which is a fine choice. I'm really scared of, Bobble, mutagenic growth, and then just getting to look at every card in your library, trying to decide what you do and don't need. So I made a choice on that, and it was just fine. Now I have my Tribe Elder I can block with. They're stuck on one land, which doesn't really help them either. I have to get Forest here because I need to play Titan. Get my 1/1, play my Titan. I think I get Valakut Mountain here, shoot something for 2. So I get to kill both of their things here actually. Or I just get Mountain. Yeah, they choose to save this. And then I think next turn I block with my Titan because I do like the math. And like I lose to Dart, Bolt, mutagenic growth, and so I decide to block. And they had the Bolt, they killed my Titan, which is fine. I just draw my 3rd Titan. They conceded the 2nd one. Match 2, I take the L. I think they kind of have, they have like nothing, but my dogs. They kind of have nothing. I think they get stuck under my Chalice, and then they can't really get out of it. They can't get out of under my Chalice, and I think they end up I think they spell pierce this Chalice, play one more thing, and then I'm able to block them under this other Chalice. But I think they end up killing me with this Giganta. Yeah, I put one of this Chalice, put my fetch, get this Cinder Glade, and then suspend my Search for Tomorrow. And then I feel like I'm in a winning position here, but they just kind of play the Giganta. And then I don't think I really draw anything for a while. I draw a lot of lands. Just hard to believe because, well, I'm like cycling and fetching and searching for my lands. I'm forced to take this 2. I probably could like block and bolt, but I've got my Chalice, so. And then here I feel pretty rewarded for holding my fetch lands. I just kind of decided to keep taking 5. I should have attacked that turn. I did not attack. He Underworld breaches with only Vicious Bubble in the grove, so he gets to draw 1, and then he just Chalice checks me all day to get a 2nd Bobble trigger, which is like best outcome I think for me. Still holding on to this fetch land because it doesn't matter too much. EE I can't play on 1, so I attack, which is fine. Pretty low on health, and they Prismatic Ending my Chalice, play a Spear, play a Bobble, and then I'm just kind of like too far under. I'm able to fetch, get a Dwarven Mine, and then I try and bolt. I bolt them, and then I play my Dwarven Mine. They Lava Dart. I try and bolt in response, and then they have another, bolt. So I'm dead no matter what because I can only block one thing. They're both big enough to kill me, so I just end up conceding. I should not have attacked that 2nd time, but that's fine. I should have attacked the 1st time, but not the 2nd time. Super good hand. Just trying to lock them out with Chalice here. I have no turn 1 play, and I choose to play the Steve instead of the Chalice because I know they have Spell Pierce and they fetch the events, so that really is kind of signals for me that they have a Spell Pierce, and then they leave up their blue. I'm pretty sure I sacked the Steve here to get a Mountain, and then I fetch for a second green source. Oh no, I don't. Okay, I just decided to play my lands, which is fine too. Puts me in Titan range, along with Scapeshift range, so I'm just kind of good no matter what I do. They path my Dryad, which is fine. I fetch for a Dwarven Mine so that it comes into play untapped and I get a blocker. Get my Forest so that I can play this Titan. I block. And then I believe I'm pretty much set. I just kind of play my Titan. Oh, I would just play Scapeshift and then take the W. Yep, pay for Spell Pierce, and then they just concede, and I shoot them for 18. Make sure I get the right number of mountains. You need 6 mountains and 1 Valakut to deal 18 damage to your opponent. And I didn't need 18, but I think I still did it. Moving on to match number 4. Or no, match number 5. Match number 5. This is a 3-gamer. Against Living End again, but a more stock list against Living End. I keep this in the blind just because I have Sakura and I have Explorer. Explorer can dig me, and I've got lands to play off of it. I get a little nervous seeing the turn 1 Street Wraith, which is fine, but they don't have the Grief turn 1, which makes me feel super good. Little Stevie Boy, and I'm choosing not to sack him. For 2 reasons. It's really good to poke them and sack them with Ellie on the stack. And reason number 2, because I've got like 8 lands in my hand. I just have the biggest brain fart ever. I have like 8 lands in my hand. I don't need another one in play. Just kind of exploring. I'm trying not to play this Dryad because I know this is going to get Living Ended away, so there's no point, and there it is. And so if he's got an alright pile, just going to get a mountain, everything's going to come back. I'm able to just I kind of just die here. Like, I block, I sack, get a mountain, and then, like, I'm just kind of dead. So, I'm not really sure, you know, what I'm supposed to be doing here. I Dryad, I play my lands, I shoot something, play my second land, make a blocker, and shoot the thing that gives him trample. Now I can block and bolt the Street Wraith. So I can put my 1/1 in front of the thing, and then they just do that, and it's like, okay, well, my Tribe Elder isn't blocking a 6-something trample. So, and I can't like bolt my Dryad to get it back or anything like that, so I'm just very dead. Oh, no, I'm not actually dead. I'm actually smarter than I look. I just Valakut bolt. I look super cool doing it. I don't totally remember how this game goes. Another Stever. Play Steve. I think this is where I can see Valakut. That. And then I think maybe I double bolt the Oomph Knot and then block the Generous Hint. And then take 3, go 1. And so I'm hoping to find like a Titan or a Scapeshift, really, a Wish. Like, there's so many things that I can draw. Like, and if I was playing rings, like the ring would be a draw, but I just find a Scalding Tarn and pick it up. On to match 2, or game 2 of match 5. We gotta play again, and I board in the Chalices and the Endurance, and my first 2 hands weren't keepable, so I put them back, find some good ramp here. I can Chalice off of my wish, but I think I bring in all my chalices, so I can't do that. I bring in a Tormod script though. Find my land, feeling good. Opponent, I think, has kind of a slower start. I think he only cycles a couple of things, and that's about it. Choose not to fetch. Grab my land. Play a land. And then I play my Tormod script. And it all resolves, so that, feeling good. I'm not too sure why they decided to fill their graveyard with my Tormod script in play. Like, I'm already scared of the Ulfnot as is. I probably would have let it resolve. I may have exiled it. I probably wouldn't have. But I'm not sure why they decided to waste all those cards just to have me exile their graveyard. I'm at 0 cards, they have a full grip, and they just kind of start looking at me. They have to get to a point where they're playing their 4-drops, which is never a spot you want to be in with Living End. I draw my Primeval Titan like a freaking champ. I get Valakut. It's just kind of hard to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, like kind of hard to be a loser like that when you just draw your Titan like a boss, like a freaking boss. And then this matchup, my opponent gets a little bit, a little heated at me for just kind of having the nuts. It's a very strong hand. I get to search for tomorrow, and then I'm slowly playing into my Dryad / Wrenn and Six. So. But they kind of just have nothing, I feel like, if I remember correctly. I think if I remember correctly, they just kind of cycle everything, and it's a huge pile, and I'm scared the whole match. Yeah, I think I play Wish here to try and get my Tormod script in play. That, so I'm like, well, GG, man, you got it. I'm gonna go 4-1 and have a sad day. Yep, you see me over here. Oh no, GG, you got me. And he just cycles, and never cascades. And I'm playing Wish, and he forces it, and then I play my Wrenn and Six, and I'm like, okay, I'm still GG, just a cascade off the top, right? And this is the hand that actually wins. He, getting a little heated, can't find what he's looking for. I just play my Dryad, bolt him, and then, yeah, it's like not very happy. But we got the 5-0.